Hi Libra, so this is your overall weekly chakra energy for the week of October 13th to October 20th. Happy birthday to all of my October Libras out there. Thank you for watching. Libra, all month long, I will be doing readings for just $10, and you can book a reading through my website at g1insights.org. Thank you for all of your love and support last month and even this month. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. So Libra, starting off, I want to talk about your solar plexus here because your solar plexus is very strong for you this month, okay? This is that gut feeling, but this is mainly because I feel like with us having this new moon in your sign, this is a lot of intuitive energy, but this is also us enabling us to use our logic over our emotions. This is asking us to not jump to a conclusion, but to think, okay? To analyze, to observe. So that is what I feel for you this week, Libra. I feel like this week is all going to be about love, but it's also going to be about prosperity and lots of it, okay? So let's get started. So Libra, with your yellow cards here, like I said, which is considered your solar plexus, okay? Your solar plexus reveal your planning process. Do you have a logical or scattered approach? Because they represent thinking and problem solving. You have a lot of solar plexus energy here, okay? So I don't even think it matters where I place your cards because I just feel like this is calling for you to be creative, to take action, to tap into your instinct, to use your intuition. But this is all about looking at things from a different perspective. I see a lot of you are, I just feel like you're trying to find out your heart's true desires, okay? Even in your career, but also in your love life, you are trying to find out what your desires are. So ultimately, the third chakra relates to your instinct and how your life is directed by it. So it's like you can be able to see now how your instinct can guide your thoughts. You will understand why you do a lot of the things that you do. And so I just feel like especially when it comes to your emotions, your instinct is frequently the first thing that gets shut down. Okay? So remember what I said, look to the previous chakra, okay, which is your second chakra, which is your sacral chakra, okay? Look into your sacral chakra and just kind of think about how you are feeling. Because if you feel blocked, especially if you are feeling blocked, you may need to tap into your sacral chakra. Okay? So every decision that you have ever made in a flash to move forward or to stop. There is a moment, a split second in which you decide, okay, so in this chakra, you will decide if you will allow things to unfold in your life, if you will allow magic into your life, okay? But this is definitely an intellectual feeling of something. This is definitely a need for something. So I feel like you have a lot of questions. You have a lot of questions about your life and about your career life and about your love life. And your thoughts are being inspired by lemon yellow. Okay? So cut through and face the truth. This is a lot of you having that unknowing, that feeling where you know something is not right or you know you need to take action, okay? That is that gut feeling, okay? So this is definitely you getting to the root of the problem, cutting through and facing the truth, surrendering to a higher calling. This is also collaboration and a willingness to change your mind. So try letting go of control issues, okay? I feel like this also came out in your love focus too, where you need to release the control. Okay, a lot of you are fighting something that you cannot fight. Allow gentle flight to your thoughts. Support the creativity in your daydreaming. A lot of you are, I don't know. I just feel a lot of you are thinking a lot, but you are also just sitting around and not really doing much about your situation. Like a lot of you are complaining about it, but you're not doing anything to make it happen. So I feel like this is definitely all about recognizing the difference between a daydream and a well thought out plan. But this is also expressing your creativity. You need to break free from something. And so I don't know if this is this job, because even in your career and life focus, I talk to you guys about finding your life's purpose and tapping into your life's purpose. So for a lot of you, you need to stop sitting around and complaining. You need to actually get up and do something about it. And so I don't know why for a lot of you you got that, but I don't know. I just see a huge amount of change here, because you, like I said, you got a lot of enlightenment. You got spirituality. You got facing the unknown, not being afraid of the unknown, having faith, looking at things from a different perspective. You have a desire to change something. Dear love, you also got a lot of heart chakras here. Okay? And so when heart chakras come out, this is definitely all about peace and prosperity. But this is all about growth and hope, okay? This is also about harmony, looking at things from a different perspective, not fighting about it anymore. Okay? What does your heart tell you? In manifesting, we are always blocked if our heart is not in it, dear love. So it's definitely something that is bothering you, honey. This is definitely your desire, something that you want to manifest, but you are not doing it. Why aren't you taking action? This week is all about you taking action, dear love. You need to take action. You need to get up off that couch and move forward. Okay? That is what I feel for you, dear love. You will begin to learn about how to proceed or whether something should get kicked back. Okay? Because I feel like now the interesting thing when it comes to chakras is, of course, it's all about healing. But for you, dear love, this is definitely something dealing with your intestines in regard to health. For a lot of you, when it comes to health, you want to check out your intestines, or, and I hate to take it there, but like some type of bowel movements, if you've been having a hard time, or if you've been really constipated lately, if you've been having a lot of gassy issues, you want to look into that, okay? Please go check yourself out. Please go to some type of physician to get that taken care of, okay? Or you may just need to just change your diet, okay? But a lot of times we need to check our intestines. Something is causing you to sit around like this. Something is causing you to not want to do anything. Something is causing you to be lazy and, making you feel like, why should I get in shape? Why should I, sit around and wait for them to come back? Why should I wait for great love? I just feel like you guys are just sitting around complaining a lot, and I see a lot of discussion, honestly. I see a lot of discussion here, a lot of back and forth, and this is why it's saying perception, because you will need to have that wisdom, dear love. You will need to begin to change your perception on something. So, I don't know. I just feel like I feel like you just need to be a bit more grounded, is what I feel. Like you just need to be a bit more grounded and have a more solid plan, okay? Some of you are thinking about doing something, but you need a solid plan to achieve what you truly desire. Are you trying to create something before you are ready to do so? You need to watch out, dear love. How are your actions being connected to your inability to create a breakthrough? Are you willing to make new choices in order to grow? A lot of you are having this feeling of blaming others and feeling blocked. I see past resentment here. Some of you are not I mean, I feel like you are in a position where you want to be over the past, but you are still holding on to something. Like, and I don't feel like it's that long ago either. I feel like something just kind of happened and it's hard for you to just let it go. Please pray, dear love. Please call on a higher power, honey. Please, okay? But this is definitely you tapping into your heart chakra. This is definitely, I mean, the overall impression of the heart chakra is love anyway. So, for a lot of you, this could really just be all about love. But I feel like this is not just about love. It's all about you taking action as well. This is definitely about you taking action. This is definitely about you facing the truth. Standing up for what you believe in. Okay? But you are definitely on some type of journey, dear love, where it's causing you to take action. But this is also a very spiritual journey for you, too. And with the new moon being in your sign, dear love, it's going to be a lot of new beginnings. This is definitely something forthcoming. This is definitely returning confidence. This is definitely the return of some type of courage or support. But you are definitely on the right path. And you are on the path of enlightenment. This is all about you trusting your intuition, needing some solitude, needing some time to reflect. At this particular time, dear love, your journey is more important than your destination. Remember, if you face your fears, dear love, you will grow stronger. So relief, do wait, okay? Like I said, with the prayer card being here and dissipating, there's definitely something that you have a hard desire for and you are not going forth with it. But why aren't you, dear love? Why are you sitting back playing the victim? You have to get out of that nature, dear love. You have to get away from it because it's no good for you. It's no good for you, dear love. This is definitely a time to take action, honey. So you need a plan. How are you going to get that plan? Right? How do you intend on making a plan? You need to listen and observe. Because you are on the path of enlightenment. So listen and observe, dear love, because you have impartiality here too. And this came out and I shuffled it and it came right back out. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure why you guys got that, but it's definitely some of you are really just sitting around not doing something about this particular situation. This is you beginning to see things a little differently. Okay, but this is also embracing a change, embracing transformation. There is an ability to attract wealth here if you open your heart. Okay, but this, for a lot of you, this is about work. For some of you, this is just strictly about love. But either way, as you begin to open your heart, you will be able to embrace that transformation, dear love. I feel like there is some type of manipulation here because of fear of being rejected. So your reading is very similar to Aquarius energy as well, dear love. There is no evil intent here. There's only a deep desire to be loved. You only want what's best. You only want those that you love to be loved and respected and adored. You are happy and you love to love. But when things are a bit shaky and uncontrollably just all over the place and you feel like you have to be controlling, and you don't have to be that way. Control is only the essence of fear, dear love. You have to let it go. Some of you have some serious control issues. You have to let it go. This can also indicate that you should practice asking for your heart's true desire rather than fearing someone else's resentment. Let it go, honey. Don't be afraid, okay? Look at things from a different perspective. Pray more if you need to. All of those questions and those thoughts that you have, dear love, it's time to get to the truth. I know you are afraid, dear love, to speak your truth, but you need to. Because something is bothering you. And you need to say exactly what it is. This is not the time to play victim. This is not the time to sit around and cry all the time. This is a time to take action for you, dear love. So figure out how you can be more grounded. Come up with a solid plan to achieve what you truly desire. But do not force things to happen. Do not be controlling. Okay? Have faith in the unknown. Because that is what makes everything work out for you. There are as many different worlds as there are perceivers, beings, and individuals. You are not here, dear love, to create one world where everyone is the same, wanting or getting the same. You are here, Libra, to be that which you want to be, while you allow all others to be that which they want to be. Does that make sense to you guys? I mean, you really have to sit and listen and observe to what's not being said, dear love. Do not fear the unknown. Do not fear being rejected. Because I feel like you do have that deep desire to be loved, and you do have the desire to be heard. But you are an extension of non-physical energy, dear love. You are indeed an extension of that which we are. We are known as teacher. We are known as Abraham. We are together because of our matching intentions and desires. So when you begin to learn how to be that non-physical energy, how to call on your archangels, how to manifest what you want, how to not stress over the little things. If it's not going to be here in 50 years, don't even let it bother you for 5 minutes. Do not stress over that stuff, okay? You have to refocus, recenter yourself. Focus on that confidence. Focus on building your self-esteem again. Because I know that a lot of you have been hurt, but you cannot allow that to be the reason why you refuse to give great love. You need a plan, dear love, to achieve your heart's true desires. You do not need to fear being rejected. People are here for you. People are supporting you and showing you great love. It is time to embrace change. It is time to take action. Because like I said, dear love, you are on the path of enlightenment. And this week, for you, dear love, is all about seeking your truth and speaking your truth, okay? You need to get back to who you once were, dear love, because that is how you will be able to face your challenges head on. That is how you will be able to step out and be happy. You have to face your truth to a higher calling. A lot of you are not living in your life's purpose. You are not doing what you were born to do. And that is why a lot of you are frustrated when you go to work. That is why a lot of you are upset and discontent. Because you're not doing what you were born to do. Stop daydreaming. Take action, dear love. This is a week for you to be extra creative, to listen, to observe, to listen to other people's views and opinions, to respect other people's views and opinions, to not judge, to not be too critical of others. Do not ignore your intuition, dear love. Listen and observe. Do not ignore your intuition. Because what you suspect, 9 out of 10, probably is true. So you need to relax and you must breathe. A lot of things, it's been blind from you for a while because you are not ready to receive this information. But this week, dear love, it is wise to be the observer. Do not respond until you are certain. The unknown is not easy, but it is no longer necessary to fear, dear love. You got a lot of cards here talking about being fearful, okay? You need to pray. You need to call on a higher being. Call on your ancestors. Anytime you see repeated numbers, okay, 333, 33, 111, or 1111, or 111, something like that. Anytime you just see a lot of repeated numbers, or if you just see an off number. Like, for instance, like I always kept seeing the number 1006, right? Like, if you keep seeing a number that is a bit off, but it's just always frequent, and you just keep seeing that number, you need to find out what that means for you, dear love. Because I'm almost certain that this is definitely you overcoming your fears this week. So, dear love, take action. Release those fears that once held you back. It is time for growth. It is time to be happy. Okay? It is time to step into a new reality. And it's time to step into a new you. To jump on that journey of enlightenment. Because it is definitely more important than your destination at this time. So, I love you, Libra. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please check out my website, g1insights.org. I love you guys so much for your love and energy. Have a great week wherever you are in this beautiful universe. Bye.